Alright boys, welcome back to another B.C.B.C. training day vlog for the powerlifting team. The MMA fighter group was in here today. I just forgot to video them. I feel bad. But this was our past Monday's deadlift builder day. We started off with some speed squats, front squatting. We all did a 5x2 at our respective weights. Here's Jose and Big Ryan right here. 6'4", makes me look like an absolute fucking midget. Hitting some speed doubles, like I said. Most of us worked up to somewhere between 225 and 227. 275, not 227. Fucking idiot. Anyway, after this, we're gonna hit some max effort deadlifts. My mobility is trash, so you see me here doing some weird combination of a zombie front squat with some stupid hand brace I put in front of me. Someone clipped the mic to my hat on this day, so I left it there. Edson's leading us off. The variation for the day is supposed to be opposite competition stance deadlift with 2 chains aside and an orange band. I fucked up and put deficits down, so we actually warmed up pretty far with deficits and then took the mats away for our top sets. Well, not the worst mistake, but it happened. Billy, as you can see, he was part of Group B. Actually jumped in. He did a 3x5 with 345 pounds on squats first and decided to come in and hit some deadlifts with us, which we approved of. We always like the Afro Ninja to get in here when he can. This is me explaining that Billy's doing some primary sets with conventional. Jordan not giving a fuck. Some footage of the gym here. Oh, back to the young bull. I believe he rips this for a single. He's going to be a real big deadlifter. He's already a Massachusetts RPS teen bullshit state deadlift record holder for 15 to 16. He's smoked a 520 or a 525 deadlift, weighing 198 pounds in his first year of powerlifting. I wish I was doing that. Here I am. It was my last set beltless. Here's Jordan. This is his weakest lift because of the way he's built. Going to be a monster squatter and bencher, and he's going to have to survive on deadlifting. This is a rare sight. We have fucking Edson pulling sumo. Funny story about Edson. He can pull more sumo than he does conventional, but he's got a weird ego about himself and won't do it in competition. Go figure. We're still off deficits here because we still haven't removed them. I haven't caught on to the fact that I fucked up. I believe Billy goes for a 1 rep max here, and right at the knees where everything's kicking in. I was a little upset about that.
Chad went beltless on his last one. He ain't fucking beating nobody, buddy.
Someone, Adam told Edson he could beat me today, so I had to, silence the crowd there. Big Ryan, there it is. He has a little bit of an issue standing up all the way on his lockouts. We've been working on fixing. He's huge. Gonna be pulling big deadlifts anyway. This is actually a really, really good deadlift for Edson here. I believe this is 500 pounds plus all the extra bullshit we put on the bar. I think he's pretty stoked after this. It moves great too for how it is. He went up after this and got stapled, and that's how I came up with the win for the day, but we won't talk about that. Here's my top set of 545 plus all the extra, aka bullshit, accommodating resistance, whatever you want to call it. Not the greatest conventional puller myself, but it's my off-season stance, and it always seems to help my sumo go up, so we shall proceed. We end up moving on. Jordan just trying to get his views out here. This little thick bastard. Moved on to some stiff-legged 5s, deficit 5s. For some top sets, some of us went beltless, others put a belt on, and the really girly ones put straps on. Whatever. You can hear me in the background telling him to lock his shoulder blades. He's a little more rounded than I like, even though we're obviously off of a deficit, and stiff-leggeds tend to be a bit more rounded. I believe this is Edson's top set. I believe this was most of our top sets for the 5 was 455. We worked up in 4 sets of 5 of 5. Not a true 5 rep max as back down work, but pretty damn heavy, and it smokes us pretty good. It's also very strong for Edson. He had some back problems when he came to us over a year ago, and we've pretty much completely fixed them. Now we're just working on his mental headspace. This is Jose Poppy doing something weird again, fucking some shit up, I guess. My boy's got the best sneaker game in the gym, though. I have to give him that. I'm not a huge fan of these lavender kicks, even though I am. But he is using Versa grips. And I let him get away with it because he actually hook grips for his top sets, so I don't give him too much shit for that. Instead of hook gripping for all of his back down sets and just completely destroying his thumbs, it doesn't make a difference. Those of us that don't hook grip, I try to make us continue to do double overhand work as far as we can to strengthen our grip. Even though it's his worst lift, doesn't mean he's bad at it. He's still going to be he hasn't even really done his first sanctioned meet yet. So his first meet is going to be it's going to be a big first time total locally. It's going to be our 220er, I think, which is nice. We've needed some fresh blood in the 220s in the club. This is my top set of the 455. Like I said, I'm trying to go beltless. Again, my form's not great. I still have a little bit of problem. You see some little bit of soft knees there at the lockouts. I really need to focus on flexing the quads to make sure I'm locking those out appropriate. But this is still pretty good for me. I'm going to try to hit some threes next week. Maybe work up to somewhere between 500, 515. It's always a little bit harder for the bigger boys, especially deficits, when you got a little bit more in the midsection and wearing a belt. So the positioning is always a bit harder. I would have liked to seen him hinged back a little bit more and the bar a bit closer to his shin. So something we'll work on going forward for sure. God, he's rocking the man bun. I just noticed that, man. This guy's fucking slinging something. I don't know what was something. Got away from him again there, but he was strong enough to pull it back in. Just mirroring right there, dude. If you cut off Jordan's head and his feet, you would think he's the thickest woman in the world. Look at this, Jose zooming. Jose's obsessed with him, I think, actually. I believe earlier in this day they got into a marital spat, so he's trying to make up to him here. Hopefully he bought him dinner or some shit. Let's come to the end of our accessories. We did some glutes, some reverse hypers, some abs. Here's our standing abs. I believe we did some GHRs, some more leg curls, things like that to finish off the day. But that's another training session from Bristol County Barbell. You know, like, comment, subscribe, ring that stupid bell, whatever these fucking fit fluencers say. See ya.